Let's face it, most towns have their downsides, and there's always something you wish you would have known before you moved to an area. Today, I'm giving you the things locals hate the most about living in the Gainesville-Hall County area. One of the things I get asked the most from people relocating from out of town is, what do people not like about your town? And they say, Sarah, give us the honest answer. We want it from you. You live there in the area. Tell us. When moving to a new area, you want someone that is going to be open and honest, and well, that's me, your honest local Gainesville area realtor, Sarah Maslowski. When my husband and I moved here 6 years ago for a job relocation, we knew nothing about the area. And today I'm sharing with you all the things that we wish we would have known. So let's get to it. The things locals hate about living in the Gainesville-Hall County area from the locals' mouths, or rather from their Facebook post. So recently I asked some local family, friends, neighbors to share what are some of the things that you hate about living in Gainesville. The number one comment that I got, and you can see here from my friend Carl, is that, well, people are fed up with the urban sprawl that we are experiencing here in Gainesville, and more specifically in South Hall County. We're growing fast, like really fast. As I mentioned before, we've been here for about 6 years, and in that short amount of time, the number of new construction developments and industrial parks in the area has exploded. So we used to rent a house off of McEver Road, and McEver Road connects Oakwood to Flowery Branch, kind of the South Hall area. And when we first moved here, we rented a home right off of McEver Road. There was hardly anything out there. And now, if you drive up and down McEver, you know what these people are talking about. It's new construction development after new construction development, land just being cleared left and right, and you have more industrial parks going in. Many residents agree that the county seems to be growing at an unexpected pace, and they feel as if the proper planning has not been taken into consideration, especially when it comes to the amount of traffic our roads can handle. So while this growth is great for the local economy, residents like myself, we feel the headaches every single day from this growth, primarily as we're battling traffic on these roads that can't seem to keep up with the pace and the demand of the neighborhoods. So my former client turned friend, Rick, he puts this very nicely. Having moved from California out here to Hall County, he put it nicely in the sense that development has outpaced balanced growth. Very eloquently said, couldn't agree more. My friend Kelly, she says, we are in danger of becoming the next Gwinnett County. If you know anything about Gwinnett County, you know exactly what she's talking about. And well, that's a whole nother topic for another video. Another complaint that locals and myself, we found that there's a lack of dining options in our area that are not chain restaurants. So sure, we have, some local restaurants, but there's always room for a lot more. And it seems as if some areas and other towns nearby have much more local restaurant options. Gainesville has beautiful weather almost year round. You can enjoy being outside many, many months of the year, far more than what you would want to stay inside. And you often find yourself wanting to take advantage of the beautiful weather and perhaps dine outdoors. Well, womp womp. There aren't that many options to go outside and, enjoy a nice meal on a great patio or something overlooking the lake. Surprisingly, there's just not that many options here. We're in desperate need of more, kind of like rooftop dining options and more great patios with great ambiances. It's just not here. And, hopefully as the county continues to develop and bring in more restaurants, maybe we'll attract some of those entrepreneurs that will give us what the locals want. If you know me, you know that I'm a fan and I love tacos. We have really great authentic Mexican restaurants here, but locals like myself, we wish we had more options for cuisines like Chinese food and authentic Italian. Look, I love the Olive Garden just as much as the next person. Give me all of the unlimited breadsticks. I'll eat at least 2 baskets myself, but I wish we had options for more authentic Italian. And if you want that right now, you're looking at getting in the car, driving a good 30 to 45 minutes away to find another Italian restaurant. So while we're on the topic of food, let's talk grocery stores. Sure, here in Gainesville, Hall County area, we have plenty of options, many Publix grocery stores. We have several Kroger, and you have plenty of options. There's multiple locations for Aldi as well. But if you are hoping for some more specialty grocery stores like Whole Foods, well, good luck. Right now, you're going to be looking at least a 30 to 45 minute drive to reach the nearest Whole Foods. And as you can see from all of these comments, Trader Joe's would be a welcome addition to our area. And you're again looking at about a 45-minute drive, possibly an hour to the nearest Trader Joe's. So during the summer months, you can visit the downtown farmers market that they have every single Friday on the square. You can also visit the popular J. Moore Farms for fresh produce. As far as like a one-stop shopping for organic options and getting meat and all that kind of good stuff all at the same place, well, Gainesville hasn't grown that much for these big retailers to open up shop here. So if you've watched my other videos, you know that Gainesville is the chicken capital of the world. We even have a lighting of the chicken at Christmas where we light a giant chicken. So we are the chicken capital because our biggest industry is chicken farming. If you've ever been anywhere around chickens or behind a chicken truck, well, it stinks. Not only do the chicken farms stink, but as my friend Krista points out, and many people notice, the chicken plants smell as well. If you've ever been driving through a particular area and then just all of a sudden you get a smell in the car that's horrific, and after kind of like trying to pass blame on the passenger in the car like my husband always does, you know, it's funny the first time he makes those jokes, but after a while it gets old. You can thank your local chicken industry. I had a client recently locate to Gainesville from out of state, and she was horrified the first time they were behind a chicken truck and a dead chicken fell off the truck. That's unusual, but also welcome to Gainesville. Another thing to keep in mind about Gainesville is that although we were growing and we have a huge minority population in Gainesville, many residents feel that the local politics and people holding political office are not a true representation of the diverse community that we have. And like any small southern Georgia community, the politics can often kind of lag behind the growth and diversity of its citizens. So those are the complaints that the locals have about living in Gainesville. What else would you add to this list? If you live in the Gainesville-Hall County area, I would love to know what you think about this and what you would add. Leave me a comment below. If you're considering a move, I would love to give you some more information. Get in touch with me, call, send me a message, Facebook stalk me, however you want to. My information is down in the description below. In the meantime, I would love for you to watch this video on the 5 best areas to live in the Gainesville area.